Good morning, students. Hope all of you are safe and you are doing your work regularly. Beta, we started chapter 4 of Geography Climate and we discussed about the meaning of weather and climate, and we also discussed about the climatic control. So beta, today we will discuss the topic factors affecting India's climate. Beta, there are three major factors that affect India's climate. First is latitude, second altitude, and third one is pressure and winds. So beta, what we mean by latitude? These are the horizontal imaginary lines. As we know that Tropic of Cancer passes through India, right? From Gujarat till Mizoram, and it divides our country in two parts. So the North India, it faces the tropical type of climate, and below that area that faces the subtropical type of climate. So it means in India there are two type of climates, tropical as well as subtropical. And now the second factor that affect the climate, that is altitude. India has mountains to the north, as we have done in the physical features of India, the Himalayan mountains, right? So which have an average height of 6,000 meters. And even India also has a coastal area. India also has plateaus. And these Himalayas, these prevent the cold waves to enter in India. And whenever we go to higher altitude, the climate will be cool. And if we will be at the lower altitude, climate will be moderate. And even in coastal area also, moderate type of temperature is found. So this way altitude also affect the climate. Now third is the pressure and winds. Now as we know about the monsoon winds, so monsoon has a very important impact on India's climate. The climate and associated weather conditions, these are governed by atmospheric conditions, pressure and surface winds, upper air circulation, and western and cyclonic disturbance. Like you must have heard about the western disturbances, right? And after that, the very important topic is the Indian monsoon. In the Indian monsoon, we will read about the onset of monsoon. It means coming of monsoon and withdrawal of monsoon. These monsoon, as I told you, that monsoon word that comes from Arabic language and it means mosul, right? These monsoon winds, these are not steady winds. These are not continuous winds. And duration of this is almost 120 days from June to September. When you know when monsoon arrive at any place, then for few days it rain continuously. Then after that some break is there. So whenever there is continuously rain, it is known as the monsoon burst. Heavy rain is there. After that, even this monsoon burst, it is different from the pre-monsoon showers. And even when this monsoon arrive at the southern tip of India, from there it divide in two branches. On western side, Arabian Sea branch, and on the left side, on the eastern side, there is Bay of Bengal branch. And do you know that from Arabian branch, from the southern tip till Maharashtra, it take 10 days. Suppose at the southern tip, if monsoon is arriving on 1st June, so it will took 10 days to reach Maharashtra. So even the Bay of Bengal also, it when it arrives in Assam, and in Assam also there are Himalayan range, and from Assam it is diverted towards west and towards the Ganga plain, and in northern India it reach by June end or July first week. So and in North India only Arabian Sea branch and Bay of Bengal branch merge by the end of June. And do you know why Rajasthan didn't get rain? Beta, because there that mountain range, Aravalli range, it is parallel to the monsoon winds. That is why Rajasthan experienced very scanty rain. So beta, this was the topic about the Indian monsoon, that how the monsoon winds arrive in India and how it divides in two parts, Bay of Bengal branch and Arabian Sea branch. So beta, this was the topic for today. Thank you and have a nice day.